Hey guys, if you have been asked, can you get the data table shown in the UiPath apps? For example, here I have a button called load data table. The moment I click on this data table, the data should appear in the below table. So how the entire designing can be done, we are going to learn in this video. First of all, let's create a process to read an Excel file which is there on my computer. So this is the Excel file having some 3 columns with the ID, number and phone number. So this data should appear in UiPath Apps. For that, first of all, let's create a simple process. So the first activity that I would be using around the Excel workbook activity, that is Excel process scope. Let me drag and drop this. Inside this, I'm going to drag and drop the use Excel file activity. Let's point out to the file where it is located, to the Excel file. So I'll go to my documents and select the file. Click on open. So now the file is located. Next thing, I would like to read the data, read range. So for that, drag and drop the read range activity. In this one, I'll click on the plus sign, Excel, and I'm going to select the Excel sheet, which is going to automatically appear. So it is in sheet 4. Let me select that. Okay, so it has been selected. Now once it reads the data, it should get stored in a variable. Now when you are dealing with UiPath apps, you will be creating arguments. Okay, so let me create a simple argument which would read the Excel data and show it. So read Excel data dt. So I'm creating a data table variable which should have the direction out here. Out because it will read from the local space, from the local drive, the Excel file, and once it reads, that data will carried to the apps. So it is the direction should be out, and here the argument type should be data table. Done. So our process is now designed. All I have to simply refer this variable which I have created, or refer this argument which I have created, which is read Excel dt, Excel data dt. Okay, so now the variable is added, everything looks fine, no error. Now we will save this and I'm going to publish the project. So hit on publish. Here I'm going to change the name a slight a bit. I will set it as let's say I'll put Excel just to differentiate. I'm going to hit on next. I will select the tenant process feed and I'm going to hit on publish. Now you can see the process has been uploaded to Orchestrator. So let's go to the Orchestrator. Once we are in the Orchestrator, I'll go to the specific folder and I'm going to create a process for that project that we have uploaded. So let me select the project and you can see the output argument has come, read Excel dt. This data table variable which we have created, which has appeared here. Now I'm going to hit on next and I'm going to hit on next and click on create. Okay, so display name, you can leave it blank, it will automatically take the name of the package what you have uploaded. Okay, now the process has been uploaded. Let's go to UiPath apps. Let me delete all that I have here at the moment and let's design it from the beginning. Okay, first thing what we will do, we will add the process that we have created. So let's click on this inverted triangle, click on process, go to the folder and select the process and I'm going to simply click on add. Okay, so I have now added the process. So that you can see the moment you have added, the process will appear over here. So it was the previous one, let me delete it. So you can see the process that we have added has appeared over here. Okay, now if you go to the process, if you click this, so we have only got, we don't have input argument, rather we have output argument. So let me go to the output argument, and in the output argument you can see the read excel data dt is there. Okay, and there is no, because it has not yet read anything, so it is saying 0. You don't have any columns for this. A data table will have multiple columns, right? So that column names are not appearing. Now to get those column names, what you do, go to Orchestrator and run this process once. So I've started the process, and let me select the robot, and I'm going to start it. Okay, so the process I have just started. Now it is in pending status. You can see the process is currently running on UiPath Assistant and got completed. So let's minimize that and let's go to the UiPath Apps, and in this section I'm going to refresh this, and here you can see all the columns associated with the data table variable is now appearing. Customer ID, right, customer name and phone number. So all the three variables are appearing perfectly fine. Let's start designing by going to the page. The very first thing that we would do, we would add a button onto the app. So let's drag and drop the button, or you can double click. Let's give it some name, load data table. Let's select some icon for this. Okay, now once it is done, now this table is a button. So remember, we have to write an event to start the process which you have already exported into the app. It has to be initiated by clicking on the button. So anybody who clicks on it, the process will auto execute. So how that would happen? By creating a rule, and here I am going to use something called start process. It is a rule, and here in the start process I am going to simply select the process. By selecting the process will automatically start. Now while the process getting started, we want to get some kind of a visual appearance, right, that we know that it is working. So I'll use a spinner. Okay, I'll use a spinner, and when completed I want the spinner to stop. So I'll use the spinner, and here I will turn it off. Okay, when completed. So that's all. The settings are done. I'm going to close it. Below that I am going to use a table control. So type table, drag and drop the table below this. This table we have to link to the data table. How do you do it? By going to data source, click on equals to symbol, and you remember we have already imported this process, right, automate with Excel, and this is the data table which will have all the columns. So you should only select the data table variable, the out variable here. By doing that, all your columns are appearing, customer ID, customer name, phone number, everything started appearing. So we are good with this. Now all we have to do, simply close it and then start doing a preview. So the preview is loaded. Now you must be excited to see if the data is really coming to the table control in the UiPath apps or not. Now for this, all I'm going to do, click on load data table and wait for the process to complete and show me the data. So let's click on load data table. Process is completed on my UiPath Assistant, and now you can see the job has fetched me the required table, and I can see all the data on my UiPath apps. So using this video, you have learned how can you read a data from an Excel which is locally present and fetching those data to a data table variable and showing those data inside a table control in UiPath apps. So this is a very informative video. I hope you liked it. So please give it a thumbs up to the video, and please do subscribe to the channel in case you have not done it. Thank you. We are going to meet once again in our next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.